Hello everyone, my name is Clink, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. I kind of forgot that this cutscene plays, or not cutscene, but a little dialogue happens when you reload the game after getting the sail, so... oh, that look in your eye, so you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hole and press A to climb aboard. Hoist the sail you got with A to get moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates wind direction. Use left stick to steer if you wish to move quickly. Just keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. You can always press B to put it away. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Do you understand all that? Yes. One more thing, when you're out at sea with a few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. And gamepad stuff. So, yeah, that's all fine and dandy and really helpful actually, but we'll talk about that a bit later. But I want to do the photos. So since we have the Picto box, we are going to be going into here to retrieve, or no, not this building, my bad. We'll be back here later though. We want to go further up here. It's this building. It has a photo, or a Picto box above it, so we'll go into here. And I guess I should stop calling them photos and start calling them pictographs, because that's what they are in this game. But we'll talk to this guy. Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine Picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of Picto box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir, I guarantee it. So yeah, we can head up here and take a look at his pictographs and stuff. He kind of rambles on about a lot of this. There's not really much reason for me to go through every last detail of all of it. So I'll probably just skip over it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. That has to be the most concerning thing I have ever seen a person say in a Zelda game. Think nothing of it. Sure, buddy. Sure. Sounds like creepy stalker behavior. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself, and they are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. So yeah, you need to like interact with every one of these, and he'll talk about them. So I'm just gonna skip to when he's done blabbing about them. Okay, I skipped through all the dialogue pretty quick, and then you can see some chests back there, but I don't think we can get those yet. So once you're done talking to him, you can just head back outside, and you just have to reload the room, and we can actually begin the side quest that we're gonna do. So we'll go on ahead and head back on inside and say hello to... I'm pretty sure this guy's name's Lenzo. I kind of already forgot his name, but... You see, young sir, I've been studying picto boxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. But now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my pictograph assistant? Sure. Oh, really? Really and truly, my heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. That sounds also concerning, but okay. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Absolutely. Ah, you must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Link, is it? Very well then, I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my #1 assistant, Link. Now then, for my first command, a love letter. Do you know what it is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town, there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion, and continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus, your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. So, yeah, that's our quest. Our quest is essentially to go around and stalk people around Windfall and take pictures of them. It's very fun. This is the guy that we need to stalk first. Hey there, boy, do you happen to see the post box down near the docks? We'll just say no. If you want to send stuff, there you go. Before long, a postman will come to deliver it to whomever you sent it to. He's a hardworking fellow, I tell you. So yeah, the reason he's talking about post boxes, is because he's kind of projecting. He is going to make his way down to the post box. He will slowly begin walking. If you are in his field of view, he will not continue going. I recommend just kind of sticking close behind him as he goes along. It takes a little while for him to get there. So what I'll probably do is just kind of skip ahead till he's almost there, but just kind of slowly follow behind him like this and you'll be fine. Alright, he's finally getting pretty close here. So I usually like to stand about right here because you want to get the post box in the frame as well. So once he gets pretty close, you just want to zoom in a little bit. And you have to have the letter in his hand in the picture. So wait for him to pull it out. He's going to look around one last time. And right there. So we got him caught in the act. Now that we have that, we can head back over to Lenzo and show him the photo. And we'll be able to move on to the second phase of our grand master plan to take over the world with pictography. So to show him the photos, you do need to actually pull out the picto box and say, yes, I want to show this pictograph. Oh, now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Now they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking, mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Very well. Next is my second command. You must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in a pictograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, young sir? I do think I can, actually. This one's probably the easiest one to do because it's the only one that doesn't involve waiting around for anything. So we need to go over here. You'll notice this coffee shop sign up above Zunari here. We will go on ahead and head up here to find the most cowardly resident in town. This guy's afraid of even loud noises, so to do that, it's this guy right here. We just need to create a loud noise, so pick up a pot, throw it, pull out the picto box, and get him shivering and scared, and there you go, that's it. So, very nice and simple. The hard part's figuring out who it is. Honestly, it'd probably just have to be trial and error if you were playing this like completely blind without a guide or anything. Because I don't think I figured this one out on my first playthrough for sure. Although on my very first playthrough of this game, I probably didn't even get very much of the side content done. We'll go on ahead and show this pictograph to him. Oh, now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Clearly this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, and is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? Very good, young sir, and this means you've passed my second test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and a woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of each other, and yet for some reason unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other in the road, they steal a brief, furtive glance of the other, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer for the sake of the town and my own desire to help these two poor souls. I shall become Cupid, archer of love. These two are timid burglars in the house of love, and you must capture a pictograph of them, thinking their furtive thoughts. And, young Master Link, if and when, hope beyond hope, you manage to complete this third task, then shall you be my #1 pupil. Oh ho ho, does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young sir. So, yeah, the couple in question is actually going to have their photo taken from basically right here. You can do it right from his door, because it's that lady right there. However, we need to wait on the lucky guy in question, who is this one strolling around town. He's going to be walking for quite a while. I think he loops all the way down to the post box, and then he'll kind of... So, he'll come down to the post box through the gate, and then he will walk up here, and he will take a slight side path. So instead of walking all the way around, he'll come through here, and up the stairs, and then he'll walk by, and they'll look at each other, and you gotta snap the photo when they do that. So, I'm gonna shake off the killer bees, and I will just be back once he is up here. Alright, there he is. So once he's up the stairs, pull out the picto box, wait. Now. And there we go. That is what we need. Now we can become Lenzo's assistant. Oh, this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who have lived in this town for so many long years, did not realize in the slightest extent of their passion. You have done well, Link. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Now then, my young sir, you have completed all of the tasks I set you to. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Link. And no assistant of mine will be seen going around taking pictographs in monochrome, not in a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this picto box. And we can get the deluxe picto box, a gift from Lenzo, commemorating your becoming his assistant. It can take color pictographs. Until now, you could only take black and white pictographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world as it was meant to be seen. Now, go out there and snap pictographs. Snap them in color for me. For all the years I spent unable to do so, fulfill my life's ambition, go to it, Clink. So yeah, before we were getting monochrome, now we're going to be catching people in 4K. Oh yeah. We're going to catch people in the act. But the first, most important thing to do, actually, so we still got some time today, so we are going to actually start sailing off on the ocean. Oh, this guy will be a side quest later. What a jerk, how'd he manage that right under my nose, but I guess he is an alright guy. Okay, maybe not yet. I might need to come back to him later, but I'll do that just later on. So yeah, we are going to set off, because that is everything that I wanted to do here for now. There's a lot more that we're going to be able to do on Outset, or not Outset, Windfall throughout the game. But that's all I want to do for now, except for me and my bro, the King of Red Lions, taking a selfie. There we go. Perfect. So, with the Deluxe Picto Box, you can start the Nintendo Gallery side quest. This is something you wouldn't be able to complete until the second quest, so basically New Game Plus. But, if you want to start it now, you can. I don't recommend ever doing this. I've never completed it. I'm insane enough to do that. So, I very strongly do not recommend it. So, setting out onto the ocean here, we can put away the sail with B, pull it out with A. It's a little slow, but we are going to upgrade the sail since we're playing the HD version. We'll do that after the next dungeon. You cannot control the wind direction yet, so you are forced to go this way. If you try to go in any other direction, the King of Red Lions will yell at you. But here is your overall world map. This is Windfall here, this is the Forsaken Fortress, and this is Outset. This is where we're heading. It's a very, very large map. This game is very big. Along the way to Dragon Roost Island up ahead, though, we can make a few stops and knock out a few things along the way. I'll probably stop at islands as I'm going along, just because they're on the way, and it's kind of a why not kind of thing. So our first stop is going to be this island here, as we're actually going to be able to complete a heart container. While I'm not going to go for hearts too often, it doesn't hurt to really have a fourth heart before the first dungeon, so it can be quite nice to go on ahead and get those heart pieces that we've gotten up to this point, because I think these are the only ones. There's a little crawl space right here that we can enter, so we'll go on ahead and go inside and fall down the hole. If we just go along, we should run into some choo-choos in this little grotto here. So grottos are pretty much back from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. You can go into them, usually you'll fight some enemies, maybe do some light exploring and puzzle solving, but mostly they're combat. But we can meet our first choo-choos. Here's some red chew jelly. You can use this to make red potions once you get enough of them. Something I'm not really going to mess with too much probably, as I just never see the need for potions in this game at all. But this is what we're down here for, is our piece of heart, so we're going to go on ahead and snag this once I get my chew jelly. You'll be spending a lot of time collecting spoils in this game. There we go. There is our heart container. That's the fourth piece, completing another heart container. The life energy has increased by heart, so that is 4 of the heart pieces, and I think that's all the ones you can really get at this point in the game. Like I said, there's going to be a lot in this game. There's 44 heart pieces in this game, so it is the 3rd highest amount in the entire series. I think it's tied with Minish Cap, though. But it is behind Twilight Princess by a single heart piece and Majora's Mask by 8. So, I think that what I will do before we end off today, actually, is talk to these guys here. This will be the last thing I do, probably. So we'll go on ahead and come over here, just because they're right here. Yeah. Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Ha ha ha, you won't get any from us, bub, and not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. So we got a treasure chart. Cool. We'll go ahead and open that up too. First, open your map, blah blah blah. Press pause on the gamepad. After that, all you need to do is use the same thing we used to haul up treasure, one of those grappling hooks that the Rito tribesfolk of Dragon Roost Island used. Yeah, those grappling hooks. Nothing pulls up stuff quite like those things. Alright, little treasure buddy, best of luck to all of us. Actually, I have decided that I will in fact go all the way to Dragon Roost Island today. Because there is quite a few things that we're going to do there before the dungeon that is at this island. So I will go on ahead and make my way all the way to it. I thought there was a submarine or something on the way here, but I guess not. So, yeah, we're gonna basically end the next part probably right in front of our first major dungeon of the game. There's just a few things that we'll have to do on the island in terms of talking to people, a little bit of prep, and obtaining some important stuff. But go on ahead, just sail pretty close to it. It doesn't take too long to get there from the paw print isle that we were just at. We can collect some rupees along the way for fun, so guess I barely got that one, maybe, if the counter updates. There, on the horizon, that is our destination link, Dragon Roost Island. Oh yeah, one of the best soundtracks in the game. High atop this island's peak lives the Spirit of the Skies, a great dragon by the name of Baloo. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the left stick, just try to match the rhythm by tilting. So, simple as that. Then it'll teach us how to do 4/4 time. You hold the left stick to the left, and then you have 4 notes that you can do. You will also have 6/4 time. That'll be holding the right stick, and that's about it for the Wind Waker. We'll learn some songs with it soon enough, but this is kind of your main instrument for the game, replaces the ocarina from the previous ones. And yeah, that is pretty much everything I think I'll do for today. So I'll end this here, and I will see you guys next time, where we'll be doing Dragon Roost Island. See you then. Bye-bye.